G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $2 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, I have my $2 collection books here, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far, and we have a lot of the commemorative coins in the $2 denomination, but we've still got a lot of gaps, especially on this front page. We've got another page here going through to 2020 and then all the way through to our second book, where we've got one page so far to fill in, and we're missing only the most recent Wallaroos $2 coloured coin. And we have a gap for a new coin that's coming out very shortly, which we'll talk about in today's hunt. But let's get into our rolls. We've got $600 worth of $2 coins to go through today in $50 rolls. And we'll see if we can find those commemorative and coloured $2 coins to see if we can fill in the book. That is the standard $2 coin design called the Aboriginal Elder. And we'll be looking at that, or these coins, front and back, looking for the commemorative and low minted coins, as well as any errors that might have occurred in the coin's manufacture while they were minted. And so looking for any of the coloured or commemorative coins that have come around since 2012 with our first commemorative, the gold poppy, as well as the red poppy, the coloured red poppy, which we've never found in circulation before, but we do have a couple of books where we do have that coin. But let's see if we can find those commemorative coins. Oh, there's a 2013. It would be great if that was a coronation coin. But no, it's an Aboriginal Elder, which is what we usually find. So we're always looking out for those older coloured and commemorative coins. We're also looking out for the low minted coin, the 2011 Aboriginal Elder, and the 1991 not intended for circulation coin. In 1991, the $2 coin was minted, but not put into circulation, only into sets. So I'll be looking out for that coin as a not intended for circulation $2 coin. And it'd be great to find one of those. I haven't found a not intended for circulation $2 coin before. So great to look out for that. But really, we're looking for the coloured and commemorative coins that we haven't found yet for the book, for this book. A couple from 2019. And any of the older corporate and partner program coins that the Royal Australian Mint manufactured with or in conjunction with their corporate partners such as Woolworths. Oh, that's a very chewed up coin. 1988, that's our first $2 coin, 1988. That's not in bad nick. But that will go back to the bank. And here we find our first commemorative $2 coin, the $2 remembrance coin, the gold poppy from 2012. I do have quite a lot of these, and you can find them still in pretty good condition. This one's not in too bad condition, but it is a commemorative coin, which we don't see very many of realistically. And it'll go down on the table there. But it'd be better if we can find some of the coloured commemorative coins, and especially the ones that we need for the book. Wednesday's also the day that I do the $2 hunt and also go through any coin news that might be available. I go through the government's legislation website to see what coins have been legislated to be manufactured or issued, and go through the explanation of what the designs might be. There's nothing new. Parliament hasn't really been sitting for the last little while. We had a couple of weeks of Parliament sitting in July and August, September, October. So far, we've only had a couple of weeks. We haven't had any coin news as of today since, or one set of coin news in September and one in October. So we know a little bit of what's coming up through the rest of the year and into 2026. But here's a nice coin. I don't see this one very often. It's the Eternal Flame, lest we forget, from 2018. Not needed for the book, but this is a very nice looking coin. It's got great design and great colour that really pops, and it's not in bad condition. Lest we forget, usually means in relation to Anzac Day. Remembrance usually means in relation to Armistice Day. This one from 2018, a little bit higher minted than some of the other coloured commemorative coins, but it's a great coin to be picking up. And we've now got two from today's hunt from the Royal Australian Mint, which is always great to be getting Royal Australian Mint product in our $2 coin hunts. Some of the hardest ones to get are the Royal Australian Mint coins. Some of the easier ones are the corporate program coins, but still great to be finding that. And so yes, there's been no legislated coins in the last couple of months, so no coin news about new coins coming up, although there is a little bit of coin news for releases. This week will be the second week or so in November, and we would have had a coin release around about the 6th of November, and that would be the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. A remembrance coin for that. At this point in time when I'm recording this, I know that it's coming out by EQL ballot, and so that would have come and gone by now. Hopefully I've been able to secure a coin there, but those coins were coming out around the 6th of November. I think the EQ ballot would have been the 3rd of November, a couple of days prior, as a 2025 $2 coin, but it's just the Aboriginal Elder. Same with that 2024 coin. So you probably would have seen that either in my live streams. I would have talked about that. You would have, if you have bought any product from the Royal Australian Mint online and you've got your email address lodged with the Royal Australian Mint, they would have sent you an email about that ballot with the 80th anniversary of the end of the Second World War. Looks to be still unsure at this date whether it's going to be a circulating coin, but looks to be. So we'll see how that goes. See if we've got another coin to wait and see in our change. Although that's what I do believe, but as I say, not 100% certain as yet. Oh, there's another gold poppy. A little bit better than the one that we've got on the table, but we've got two gold poppies now from the Royal Australian Mint. Check it out, always on that poppy in the center for any cuds or any die chips attached to that. But that one's not too bad. That'll go down on the table. We've got a reasonable amount of representation there. That was a 2019. I was hopeful that was going to be a repat or something of that nature, but not to be today. So we continue on looking for those commemorative coins and some of the older ones, but always happy to see new coins come out into circulation. New coins being made available through the Royal Australian Mint, through their dealers, through their distributors. And so new coins this year, I think that'll be the last release, the November release. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, now we just wait for 2026 and the coins that will be coming out in that year. And I don't think there's going to be any early year releases like there was this year for the Australian Open. But we'll see how that goes. 2013, another shot at a coronation coin, but not to be. But we have been quite lucky, I feel, with the $2 hunts in the last couple of months, because we've been putting one coin that we really need into the book, one after the other. And that's why we're only down to one most recent coin, the Wallaroos. And we picked up an Olympic in the last, oh, there's another 2013. And so it'd be nice, or as always, to pick up an older coloured and commemorative coin. It'd be nice to pick up another Torres Strait Islander coin as well. I've only got the one that's in the book. It'd be nice to get a couple of those for the wider collection. But I'll have to keep hunting. Oh, there we go. We've got another coloured commemorative coin, but this is a corporate program coin. This is the 2018 Commonwealth Games team. Is it 2018 or 2016? 2018, I think. Yep. With the Commonwealth Games logo there on it. It's, yeah, 2018. And the nice green ring there. I'm pretty sure we've got that one, but we'll check it when we have a look at the end. But that's not a bad pickup. It's a 2025, but it's not going to be the Wallaroos coin. Still trying to find that one out of circulation to fill into the book. But from our 12 rolls, we've now got 4 coins out on the table, and we've got three rolls left. So the percentage of finds to rolls is doing okay. It's doing okay so far, and only one corporate program coin out of those 4. The other thing I didn't really mention that much that we look out for is any errors. So any rim cards or any die chips on the coins themselves. The $2 denomination being smaller, and maybe because of it being smaller, there are not that many other known errors that come out on it. The rim card is has the highest likelihood of being the error that we find on that, and I have found a few of those. But always looking out on the years of low mintage, always looking out for the errors and the edges of the coins. Another 2017, and another, lest we forget, another Royal Australian Mint product in very reasonable condition here. Lest we forget, this is the Napier Waller's mosaic, reminiscent of the dome in the Australian War Memorial in Canberra. So that's a very nice coin. So we've got 2 lest we forgets there, and a remembrance, and Royal Australian Mint product all the way, except for the Commonwealth Games. A very productive $2 hunt so far. And with only one more roll to go through. 2020. There we go. And now we're on to the last roll. Hopefully we get a little bit of last roll luck. You would have seen the way that I picked the rolls up from the table, trying to randomize which rolls I have a shot at. So hoping we get a little bit of last roll luck here and find something great. Something for the collection or the collection book. But we just keep on noodling, keep on turning those coins, keep on looking, because the only way that I'm going to find coins for the book is if I keep looking. But we're down to the last few coins now. Is it 2020? No, 2015. It could be a War Graves. No, it's an Aboriginal Elder. And that's pretty much it. Well, I don't think that's a bad hunt at all. So what have we got today? We'll go through it from the corporate program coin first, the 2018 18 Commonwealth Games team coin with the team logo on it there from 2018. Whoop. So 2018, we've got the 2017 Napier Waller's Mosaic. 2017 there, lest we forget. We've got the 2018, lest we forget, the Eternal Flame. Also reminiscent of the Eternal Flame at the Australian War Memorial. So very nice. And then two reasonable looking gold poppies. The one on the left there is a little bit better than the one on the right from 2012, our very first commemorative $2 coin. So very, very nice. I'll quickly look through the folder. I think we do have all of the Commonwealth Games from 2018. Yes, we do. We've already got that one in the book there. So it's not really an upgrade on that one either. So we're not going to upgrade that. But what a great hunt for this week. Still very, very pleased with all the amount of coins that we're still finding on a regular basis. Unfortunately, nothing for the book this week, but that's the way it goes. I'll be back again next week for more coins. If you're finding any of these Royal Australian Mint products, I'd love to hear from you in the comments section down below what you're finding and where that is in Australia. But I will be back for more noodling in a few days. So I'll see you then. Bye.